Hi there. I'm Eileen Riley and I'm a full-time photographer, but I want to show you my studio, so come follow me. Lots of little nooks and crannies for storage up here on the third floor in the attic. There's some of my vintage camera collection. They're scattered all throughout the house. And over to my desk, that's my website. So if you want to see my photography work, you'll see that there. And that's my coworker, Zoe the cat. I love this poster. I got it in England at the Transport Museum. I always go there whenever I'm in London. And there's another nook with lots of hooks for my collection of photography bags, and those bins have piles of acrylic paint in them. And thank goodness for this thing, it provides heat and air conditioning. And this is where I keep my supplies. So up here are my watercolor supplies, and here are my papers. And down below are just little knickknacks, little tiny canvas boards and photography corners and things. Just a mishmash. And hard to open drawer with envelopes and stuff for mailing. Then more art supplies, like my new gouache set. And I love these pastel from Stabilo. They're watercolor, water soluble. Another hard to open drawer has a bunch of sketchbooks inside, some used, some not. My sewing machine right there, tripod. That's my window bench. I love sitting here and looking out on our garden. We've only been in the house for 3 years, and the garden is about 2 years old. And that's our greenhouse, stuffed with tomatoes right now. Even the paint splattered fabric I love. And this is my painting desk section. So I just put that there during the COVID lockdown. And that's a poster for a show that I had at the Cotton Factory here in Hamilton. I've been doing a series of Creative Women of Hamilton portraits. And this is the artwork that I've been doing since the lockdown, because I can't really do photography right now, at least not commercially. All my books and our wedding photo, lots of Kuzmi tea drunk over the years. I love this cart from IKEA. It seems to have mostly tape in it for some reason. Big thing of gesso and some chalk pastels. And there's work that I recently completed. That's actually our house. And I love those little travel watercolor palettes. And then this couch was recently moved up from my husband's office. It's a futon, and I just love it, actually. And there's from the Jelly Brothers. We got this before we moved to Hamilton. This is where we used to live in Toronto. Just pointing out Woodley Road. That's where we used to live. And now we're in Stipley neighborhood in Hamilton. There's my printer that is not currently working. That's one of my cameras, Nikon D610. And I bought these books during the lockdown, partly thanks to Hamilton Arts Council. And that's for doing research on my Creative Women of Hamilton series. So just more vintage cameras and all my books. Previous lifetime, I did appraisal and worked in museum and art gallery, so there's a lot of art books, especially as I also did a master's in art history. And then plants that somehow managed to survive, even though I'm so cruel to them. My Ricoflex I love. I got that probably about 2 years ago. I do use that for film. And that's the front of the house view. And that's basically my studio in a nutshell. I have most of my photographic equipment downstairs, such as my lighting gear. So, yeah, and say goodbye to Zoe.